And good morning, Kitten Breed. Oh, I totally forgot to turn that off. Okay, that should sound better, I think. I was trying to like test out the mic. So I'm actually using a new mic. This is gonna take me a bit of time to get used to. So I'm not using a headset, it's kind of weird. Can you guys hear me? I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Whoa! Is it okay? Is it like really loud? I'm thinking it is. Hold up. Stream upgrades, yes. Yeah, I finally took that money you gave me, Debated, and I jumped on a sale for Prime, so it is just a tiny bit. Okay. I might just have to lower that in OBS. I'll dick around with it later on. Let's hear the clickies! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swap over to my game here. That's gonna definitely be very clicky. So click heavy. Yeah, that was something I really wanted to test out, so that's kind of why I wanted to jump into Muse Dash before. Also, I'm just curious as to whether I sound different with this mic. So it's gonna be interesting watching this VOD later on. Because I don't get a sense of what it really sounds like until I actually review the VOD to see what that sounds like. Whoa. That is very loud. That was very lewd. You sound more clear. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we're talking about like over a decade old headset, so I'm not surprised. Like McDonald's, right? So crispy. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure that the levels are okay. Actually, I wonder if I could turn down the gain on the mic. That might help a little bit. Finally used that $2,000. I wish it was $2,000. But yes, I finally did, and actually it probably paid for a good chunk of it. So props, not props, goes out to Debated here. Oh my goodness, Lord Revan with the hearty raid of 6 kittens in the middle of me trying to figure things out. Alright. I was like, I need to switch the screen, but it's been a while since I've done this. God, I'm so rusty after like a week. This is what happens when you stop. Oh wait, HQ voice now. Is it really that different? Alright. But yeah, we're using a Blue Yeti mic. So this is very weird for me because I'm so used to having the headset mic. I was probably drunk, but hey, either way. Thanks, Debated. Thank you. It's less echo static. Nice. That's good to know. Alright, let's jump into a song. Hey. Okay, it's gonna probably get super clicky here. A little quiet though? Oh, I literally turned it down. Damn it, Revan. Hold up. A little quiet. I actually turned it down. People were saying it was loud. It's just a tad under the game. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I will lower the game volume.
3.
There. Just leave. Like I said, I'm tweaking everything as I go. And it's good to get the feedbacks from you guys. Everything's already kind of lowered. How low does it need to be? I bet you the keyboard is gonna like overpower everything. My premium headphones instead of my gaming headphones. You get your premium headphones. How much are your premium headphones? Like $600, $500? Also, I'm playing this on a new keyboard, so this feels also weird playing it. All sorts of new experiences. Welcome to the mechanical club. Replace literally my other keyboard was something like 15 years old. It was still working though. So I wasn't really intending on buying a new keyboard, but my husband was like, "Here you go, let's get a new keyboard." I was like, "Okay." So we got a new keyboard, new mic, new headphones. Everything sounds like clearer and crisper. Yeah, I was having trouble hearing things on my other headset, so I knew they were kind of on their way out. Oh no. It adds authenticity. Yeah, I can hear the keyboards now. I know. Tree Fitty, 530. Oof. Keyboard ASMR. Yeah, you're getting some pop. Yeah, I was looking at the volume levels when I could glance over with my keyboard, and yeah, it's like about as loud as my voice, so can you tap your table? This is on my table because I'm using the Blue Yeti's stand, so it's sitting literally on top of my desk nearby me, so I'm gonna have to consider probably getting a boom arm, and hopefully that'll help minimize some of the noise. Yeah, you might need a mount. Yeah, I was told this, but I did not consider getting one. I almost thought about picking one up with everything else I was buying, or ordering. So yeah. I think it's fine, to be honest. Click clacks just mean you get a real keyboard. Is it really? This is gonna be hard. I mean, like button mashing. Like this one? I got an A. It's not the click clacks. What are you talking about the click clacks? Getting some pops. So I don't understand what pops you're talking about. I'll have to review the video and see what exactly the issue is. Because it's almost impossible for me to sort of diagnose that. I can also try and play quieter. That's just not very satisfying. It takes effort to not like go at the keyboard like I normally would. So here, I'm like trying to actively play quietly. Which I was thinking about that. I was like, that's another advantage to playing on the like a gamepad or controller. There'd be less of the clicky effects while I'm playing a game. Even though I'm a bigger fan of playing on the mouse and keyboard with FPSs. Trying to do that quietly. It's probably not that quiet. Get some sleep, woman. I haven't been sleeping very well lately. Oh, what did I miss? When you're impacting the keyboard, you'll hear the bass. Oh, okay, it will be louder than anything that's supposed to sound like that. I'm saving for a what? A hottest? What is a hottest with rudder pedals? That part is a no. LOL. I'm so confused by this conversation because I can't even watch chat while it's going, while I'm playing a song. So it's so confusing. Yeah, I'm typing it. Oh, okay. Hand on throttle and stick. Oh, okay. I don't even know what that's for though. You're saving for HOTAS with rudder paddles. Like what is that for exactly? When you replay your game. Okay. Well, hello there. Hello, Vegeta God Mode. How are you? How are you? This is the new streaming setup for playing Elite Dangerous. Oh, okay. Why would you flying games? Why would you need that though? A hand on throttle and stick. Did I play this one? Yes, I did. I think I did. This looks insane. This looks kind of insane. A schedule simulator? What? I'm assuming that's a typo. Doing good. Playing some Dead Daylight. Awesome, awesome. I don't just want... No. You don't just want what? Also, hold on, I'm gonna test out muting the mic because I really should have some practice with that. I actually programmed some hotkeys for the very first time in OBS. I've never done that before. There you go, I actually muted it. Nice. Play the hardest song on the hardest difficulty? I don't even know what that would be because I don't think I've actually played all the songs. Have I beaten this one? Okay, I have beaten this one. This one has like a really weird beat to it, so I guess I can try that again. We gotta be on it.
Ready, go!
It's getting faster. The song is difficult for me to play because it changes its pace. I guess that's what makes it tricky. I'm sure it's just a ghost there. I know. Oh my god. Super failing at this song. B for best. By the way, how do you like the 1660 Ti so far? It's actually really great for me, for my needs. But I'm not really like, I don't know, I haven't really like really stress tested with like hardcore games, but I don't play a lot of those kinds of games, so this kind of works for me. Oh, this is that waifu rhythm game. Yes, it is. It is. I feel like making a mini ATX budget gaming tower. You should do it. Go for it. My tiny man brain can't keep up. I don't know how you can sing up to this song decently if I suck, because rhythm games are bad for me. When I started playing this game, I mean, look, you can see I'm like level 201. I put in a bit of time into this game. But when I first started out, it was like, I was like atrocious at it. Let's find some songs that we haven't played. Give up treatment. These ones are supposed to be kind of insane. Oh, I already played this one. I'm gonna look for songs that I haven't unlocked Master to. Oh, like this one. Like this one. Didn't I just play this one? Why can I not get as great on it? How is it running on RE2? Really good. Really good, actually. I would say it has no problems running RE2. The remake version, right? It's a good little budget card, I would say. So I'm glad I picked it up. Because if they didn't come out with that one, I was gonna go with the RTX 260 or possibly the 270. I think the 260 was about the same price, if not slightly more expensive than the 1660 Ti. And that's not even the Ti version. But I didn't like the idea of God, I'm doing horrible. I didn't like the idea of buying the RTX series when I was not going to be utilizing the RTX technology. So it's good on AAA gaming? Yeah, I would say so, probably. I think the equivalent, it's equivalent to like a 1070, if that's what you're thinking. RTX not worth unless you have a 2K plus monitor. Yeah, and I don't think mine is. Not that I really care about that, so yeah, exactly. And not many games actually use the RTX technology either to the full extent, right? Since it's fairly new. And it still stands to be seen whether it's going to be like a standard thing. Well, not standard, but whether more companies are going to jump on board using it. I don't have no clue what's being said. We're talking about graphic cards. Bombastic now was asking me about my GTX 1660, which is what I have, which I'm running right now. Ugh, I'm not. I'm so distracted. I don't want to play this song. Correction, 1660 Ti, yes. Who's your Overwatch main? I don't know, nobody, because I've only played Overwatch literally once. If they don't, they're just bottlenecking themselves really hard. Yeah, kinda, right? I think they're banking on the fact that RTX is gonna like take off, right? I figured it just makes no sense to me. I mean, it barely makes sense to me. I know a little bit about it just because I did so much research on it when I was looking for a graphic card to upgrade to. None of these have unlocked it. That one's the easiest one. Alright. Let's do it on hard. Here we go. We did it. No, it's just hard to get into. Wait, Overwatch? Yeah, I would say so. It looks interesting, but I feel like I would have to invest so many hours to like actually get not even good at, but decent. Cause I'm not a twitchy enough player for those kinds of games. Admittedly. I say that as I'm playing this, like, fast-paced rhythm game. Actually, this rhythm game is kind of tame compared to other games. Oh, I'm not used to button mashing on this keyboard. I was more comfortable, kind of like going at it on my other keyboard. But this is just like, overall like a different sensation. I missed one. So, this keyboard does feel a little more tactile, I guess. I was gonna say responsive, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know if that's true. Maybe it just feels better. I don't know. Has more feedback to the way it's being pressed. I totally mucked that up. Oh, I'm missing a lot. I gotta scroll back up. It doesn't feel rewarding. I played it for 20 minutes and I can't. Yeah, I literally streamed it like the first time I ever played it, and I never went back to it. I only played it like once. So I've only really played like an hour-ish. Because it's the big poops. It can be the big poops if you're not really good at playing it. I need FPS games that are rewarding. I used to play Overwatch a lot when you win, and I played COD. I don't really like war type games, so I can't even get into like those kinds of games like COD or ones that have war themes to them. Next PC I build will be 64 gigabytes RAM, 1 terabyte something, 6 terabytes SSDs to name a few. Nice. What about TF2? I played TF2 like so long ago. It's probably changed so much. So I'd probably be like, what the hell is going on in this game anymore? I liked it back then when it wasn't like, when there wasn't much to it, but I don't know if how much they've changed now. Gonna get a 1500 watt PSU. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I know that I just have enough in mind, so I don't know what that means. That sounds high though. Most likely you're gonna be future proof for 6+ years. Yeah, that's gonna be really. Oh, two 2080 Ti. You're gonna not one, but 2 of those. Are you a programmer? No. Oh, okay. I like the World War II games because they have history. Oh, I love history. Gotcha. My husband would probably be more into it because he likes history, but I was never really a big history buff. But Then again, Canadian history is kind of boring, so that's probably why I never got into it. I don't know. Oh my god, these are all really hard. Okay, let's try this. Oh my god, and this on that. What have I got to lose? Also, I miss having my mute button that was on my headset, because it was really easy to mute if I needed to. Ah, crap. I'm gonna restart that. Yeah, it was really easy to mute when I needed to, and now I've programmed in a mute hotkey, but I might change that. Because apparently the mute button on the mic itself, while you don't hear it when I turn it on, you can hear it when I turn it back on. Or rather, when I mute, you can't hear it, but when I unmute it, you can totally hear the button press, and it's like, that's really annoyingly loud. Damn it. Don't like this progress. Canada invented my favorite sport, lol. I think I'll binge Elite Dangerous today. Sounds like fun. I'm assuming that's a game. I don't really know much about Elite Dangerous. Damn it. Nope. No. Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god, I actually kind of got that? Oh, no. Failed. Sleep time. Alright. Good night, Revan. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for hanging out. And sleep tight, man. And what game are you talking about, Vegeta? You said Canada invented your favorite sport. That I'm not big on sports though, so it's like I don't even know. Yeah, when you check your game, just keep an ear on your impact on keyboard. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like you mean like how hard I'm pressing on the keyboard? 2080 Ti or Titan 2080? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between those two, so I couldn't even recommend. Well, hockey, of course. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, your mic's not supposed to pick that up. What do you mean? The impact on the keyboard? It's because I have my mic literally beside my keyboard. I just don't have I don't have an ideal spot to put it. I actually have a small kind of like cabinet table I use to the side of my desk, and I was trying to put it there to try and minimize on it picking up noises through the desk, like this. Which, hold on, I gotta pull up my OBS. But yeah, I'm finding quickly that it is picking up a lot of noise through the stand, so I'll have to find ways to dampen that noise or get a mount for my mic. Hmm. 2080 Ti is 11 gigs CPU, and the Titan 2080 is 24 gigs. Holy crap, that's like more than double. That Titan is insane. But is there advantages with the 2080 Ti over the... Wait, they're technically the same thing, except the Titan's just better, right? I don't know. I never looked into the Titan. I was never interested in it enough to look into it. 2 Titan 2080s. That would be insane. Like, why would you need so much GPU? That's a lot of GPU. So what are you doing with that much GPU? Oh, I missed it. That one too. We'll be 48. Well, that's like 20 years future proof. 20 years is a bit much. Usually programming is needed with that kind of memory. Or I think like things like video editing or 3D stuffs. Graphics. Yeah, I mean, you know, game editing. Yeah, right. Actually, I don't even think programming, you really need that much editing stuff. Like, I would say video or like 3D stuff is probably more intensive. Or anything to do with graphics. Maybe? I might be wrong. I don't really know a lot about programming requirements. I guess it depends on what you're programming. See, I can sort of play quietly, whoops, except when I'm not concentrating on an easier song like this one. Ow. But yeah, this is pretty chill pace. Yeah, you can barely hear the clicks, which should be normal. It's gonna be hard for me to filter that noise out though, honestly. Wait, did it say I made a ranking on that one? I made it into the ranking. It says something like where's my rank? 999 plus. They couldn't fit in all the numbers. I'm just beyond 999. Let's try this one. Yeah, you won't get rid of the clicking ones, but the impacted ones will hit the popping bass. Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to the VOD to see what you mean by that, because I'm not sure exactly what that is, what you're talking about. I sort of maybe have an idea what you're talking about, but yeah. Let's see how I do on this one. See, I'm trying to play carefully, but I'm not doing so well because of it. And not go so hardcore on my keyboard. I read something about a condenser mic. But yeah, I'll have to definitely fiddle around with it. It'll probably take me a few streams before I kind of get to a more optimal setting. Figure out what I like and what I don't like the sounds of. Yeah, take your time, just helping out. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Or a mic. Or a mount. Unless you get like a 300 plus condenser mic with a mixer. Yeah, how much would that set me back? Just how much would that set me back? Some more. Like this, all this was quite a bit already, so I guess slowly but surely. Your mic is already good. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of fiddling around with OBS, and also I probably should install the Blue Yeti software if there is some of their own software, and maybe that'll help. And figure out what kind of filters will help clean up the sound a bit. There should be especially a USB version. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, I could also swap to RE4 if people want to see me play that. Maybe I'll stream for a little bit more. Seeing as we started super late today. At least an hour, maybe? I haven't really been sleeping very well lately. I'm like, oh god, I need to really fix my sleep schedule. I'm like staying up till like 4 or 5. I was like, I don't want to be doing this. So I gotta really fix that schedule of mine. I jumped! Oh no wait, I hit the wrong button. Oh, thanks for the fever. And there are no notes. I should really learn to play, to activate my own fevers, but it's just one less thing to worry about if I just have it auto fever. I feel like manual fever is like for people who want to maximize their score, so I can run in 4 hours of sleep if I have like 3 cups of coffee. Yeah, kind of. I have a friend that needs sleep. They can manage 24 hours, no sleep, no problem. What? I'm talking about a person that doesn't drink any caffeine or soda pop, just water. What is wrong with your friend? I'm concerned. No, only one cup will do for me. I think if yeah, I can only really drink 1 cup of coffee a day because if I go beyond that, that's just like that'll just wreak havoc on my digestion. Because it's hard. Coffee's hard on the tummy. Did you see my smoked ribs? It's so good. It looked good. It was very hearty and meaty looking. You owe me a Freaky Friday vid. I mean, I guess do you guys want me to switch to RE4? We could do that. I'm actually eager to test out the sound on that. Because I remember I was complaining about RE4 on my other headset, and I couldn't get the sound to be louder. Not any game you enjoying? Are you sure? Are you sure, peoples? This is just like a really chill game for me. RE4 it? Okay, fine. Alright. Switch over to RE4 then.